It's Christmas time, all down the line. Train whistles blow and all the Christmas bells chime. Nah, not really. Hey, it's me, Spencer Lilly. Happy Christmas to all of you. It's nice to see you here on the website of YouTube. Hope you all had nice gifts. I've got a video of my own gifts to show you, and here they are. First off, I'm going to start with this tank engine. It's a Great Northern engine, number 1744. It's coloured, I think, apple green. Here it is. This is the engine that I've been wanting, because he's the basis of another. He's the basis of another Great Northern engine, who's in this type of tank engine. He's called Ryan, this other engine next to this one. Ryan is, he appeared in this year's Thomas film, Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure. Have you seen that at the cinema, or have you got a DVD on that? Because Ryan came as the Topham Hatt's new tank engine to look after Thomas's branch line, while Thomas was sent in disgrace to help build with another branch line after he damaged Gordon's coaches through Knapford Junction. He brought his cheekiness upon himself by, well, you know, brought his punishment upon himself. Anyway, these are very rare these days, these Homebase engines, and now I've got mine. I've got my own one of these engines. And if you think that's not enough, then well, you have actually seen my other gifts. There's also this Class B12 Hornby engine. He's an old Hornby design, just an old Hornby model engine, you know. He's the toy model of the real designs anyway. So this is it's an old Hornby B12. This it's numbered 7476, and he's a Northeastern. You can say. And I know who you recognise this engine from. Yeah, it's from this particular engine called 98462, who's also known as this particular engine who some other guys on YouTube used the B12 for some kind of character. There was also a Wikipedia page on Thomas Wikipedia saying something about 98462. He was a rude and nasty engine, so he was sent away from Sodor for being rude and nasty, along with another engine called 87546, who's in a different class next to 98462. They were both eventually scrapped, well, from what people might know. And 98462 was also known as Alfred, who was a B12. Some YouTube guy. Anyway, Eddie, I'm also going to show you this. I know that I made a video in 2011 on unboxing Bachmann Edwin, but that Bachmann Edwin has been sent to my father's now. So, you know, anyway, this Bachmann Edwin is meant for my nan and granddad's house, where I have my other train set. My last one at nan and granddad's, my last Bachmann Edwin at nan and granddad's, he just broke down, and my granddad suggested I get a new Bachmann Edwin. I'm gonna use this new one now, while I turn the last one into scrap if I can. And I've also got a Homebase Gordon, a new Homebase Gordon the Express engine model from Thomas and Friends. Homebase, you know. I do have my last Homebase Gordon, and I accidentally still have it with me. I'm gonna turn that into scrap. Not this one, not the one I'm showing you. The other one, the last one, who's in an old bag. I'm gonna turn that one into scrap because it was worn out. I wanted a fresh Gordon in Homebase, and I've got this one now. So I'm happy. There's also a Homebase Station Terminus kit. I thought about having this to go with the train to Nan and Grandad's, because clearly I have no big station with a glass roof to go over. So, but I have this one. It's got the station label of Ashford. I don't know what kind of places are, but it's a brilliant one. It's not a scaled down model, just to warn you. It's the station that's made out of plastic. You know, it's all plastic. So, other than that, I've also got this. It's to go on any of my white shirts. It's for my collar. It's for any white shirt collars. This will be the front of a Flying Scotsman. You can't see the number clearly. It's been carved up, but can't be seen clearly. That's the front of Flying Scotsman. That's to go on the collar, and I've also got two cufflinks of Stephenson's rocket. I know who this engine reminds you of. Yeah, it's Stephen the Rocket Engine in Thomas and Friends. Stephen the Rocket Engine is Stephenson's rocket. It's a different Stephenson's rocket. Anyway, I've onto DVDs. First one I'm going to show you is Family Guy Season 14, which I have at last. This is I know you're looking at the background. Yeah, this is the season where Brian Griffin dies, but then by time travel transformation, thanks to Stuart Griffin, who was most devastated of all to lose his best friend, Brian's back to the series. And there's also Season 15. Yeah, I know you're looking at the background. Yeah, this is where Chris, Stewie, and Brian are dressed up as lady ships, and they're in the part of this Titanic ship, because this is episode Stewie, Brian, and Chris's excellent adventure, where they go time traveling to help Chris learn some history for his history test. They go into a time where there's the tragic sink of the Titanic, the RMS Titanic. And they're in, these three as lady ships are in this room where there's people who are like Peter Griffin, because they're people of Peter Griffin from what you can see right here. So that's two new Family Guy season DVDs for you, to go with season 12 and 13, which I showed you this year, and a whole box set of 1 to 11 seasons of Family Guy. Moving on. Phineas and Ferb Star Wars. I've got it on DVD now. This was released last year. I wish the same thing would happen to Save Summer, Night of the Living Pharmacist, Last Day of Summer, and Alka. Well, those things are going to take time. This is retold and refurbished Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope. Do you know Star Wars? I wanted another Phineas and Ferb DVD to add to my collection. I think many Phineas and Ferb fans may know that the series of Phineas and Ferb is coming to an end this year. It's very sad. Probably because Dan Provenier and Jeff Swampy Marsh will have, realised that they can't make any more episodes to, make it possible to make it more than 104 days of summer vacation. More than 104 days of summer holiday in America is impossible. So they decided to consider that, or they just ran out of ideas of stories. Well, that's what my granddad told me. Anyway, it's still coming to an end. Very sad, but with one final special, okay, fires. Just let it go. Thomas and Friends, The Christmas Engines. This is a Thomas DVD that I kind of wanted. I wanted this DVD because it contains this sing-along song called It's Christmas Time. It's a season 18 song. And this was the only DVD that had that song. So I turned to this DVD that has the song. And I'm proud of it. Also, I've got an Ice Age soundtrack CD. This is Ice Age 1. I wanted the CD. Ice Age 1, 2, 3, and 4 Ice Age is my favourite film now. I just want the Ice Age 1 soundtrack CD. Because for some reason I just wanted to listen to the music, and I've got my own CD of it. So, I'm very impressed with these favourites so far. Also, I've got other stuff. A jar of mini shrimps. A glass jar of regular shrimps. A tub of flying saucers. A new calendar for 2016. Steam trains. I'm calling it steam engines, because I know it's called steam engines. I've got a new clock for my bedroom. It's a handmade wooden clock. It's of these magnificent, really useful engines. And so a steam. And my mother got me this. It's a Bluetooth headset. It can be attached to my laptop. Instead of, listening to the music and the sounds of any videos I'm watching on YouTube, which I always do, most times. Instead of just sitting there whilst listening to the music, I can, move around and still listen to them, just as long as I get a good connection on them. I've also got Link shower gel and deodorant. I got new skiing socks. I'm going skiing again with my father this year. More Family Guy socks. Got them last year, but another pair this year. I've also got these new slippers. I've forgotten the name of them, but these are brilliant. Post a comment to this video and tell me what they are. I'll see it sometime whenever I can. New pajama bottoms and a new dressing gown. And I got a new dressing gown. So yeah, I think that's all the Christmas presents I've got so far that I can show you. I hope you've had some magnificent gifts. I shall see you in the new year. I will still get a chance to see you if I can. I'm still in these, a few tight-shipped times about college, doing a lot of work. But in any case, I'll come up with something to show to you guys. If I find that it would be interesting to you, and I'll just see you around. So take care and hope you've had a Merry Christmas and you have a Happy New Year, which I will see you in.